Yeah. I'm gonna do my thing by myself. I think Frank got a flat tire or something, baby. Finding them. Every day now, every day. I think they're molting, like Mr. Producer said. Another feather in the cup, baby. All right, my biggest issue, bro, what I've been dealing with lately is dipping sauce, bro. Like, all right, whenever I cook myself a little something, you know, I get back home, or I mean, in the case of like some French fries or something, or I cook a steak at home, or I've been cooking chicken nuggets lately. Super cool. You know, you fix your plate, and then you, whatever sauce you use, maybe some ketchup or something. I can't judge the right amount to save my fucking life, dude. I'm either not enough and gotta go back for some more, or way too much, and I just don't know why I can't do that. Sweet Baby Ray, A1, ketchup, blue plate mayonnaise, the Polynesian sauce from Chick-fil-A, that's tight. Mr. Terry Woo's Yum Yum, that's tight. And Brianna's honey mustard avocado. Oh, and soy sauce. I marinate everything in soy sauce. All right, I'm gonna read you the latest update from the Volunteer Fire Department Barbecue Plate Lunch fundraiser. I need to get y'all caught up on this. My first cousin placed second place in the cakewalk 3 years ago, and then my second cousin placed first in the beer drinking contest 2 years ago. Then last year, I wrecked my third cousin's four-wheeler into the beer booth. Can you believe? Look, I got the scar under my eye, but it's not from that wreck. That's from a different four-wheeler wreck. When I just got my four-wheeler. Okay, when I was in high school, I worked for my grandpa, and he basically bought me a four-wheeler so I could drive it from my mom's house to his house to work for him before I had my driver's license. And I had to drive just like a little 100-yard stretch of the road to get into the fields. I would take the field roads that the rice farmers use, because we lived right on the edge of town. So I had to just get on the road for a little bit, and then I would get in some fields and take the field roads. Well, one day, Mr. Lukey Ledette, that's Rosie Ledette's daddy. He was the sheriff for Arcadia Parish, and he stopped me. And boy, I was scared. I was so fucking nervous, dude. He rolled down the window and said, "Hey, you going to your grandpa's?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Don't let the IOTA cops get you. They're gonna write you a ticket." And he fucking took off. I was like, "Woo!" I fucking rode a wheelie after that, dude. But okay, so literally, my grandpa paid for it, and I would pay him $100 out of every check that he paid me. You know, every check was $100 coming right out of it. So my uncle brought me to the Honda dealership in Lafayette to buy it, and we got back to my grandpa's house. I think it was for like my birthday or something. There was a bunch of people there having like a party. Me and my cousin, my double first cousin, Booger. So we'll tell that story later. So we probably were having like a joint birthday party, and we unloaded the fucking four-wheeler, and I took off. I was riding around. Then I went down the road a little ways into this field. I think my buddy Brant Schultz was there with me. Yeah, he was. He had a Honda 300EX. And this was a Rancher. It was a Honda Rancher, two-wheel drive. Dude, this fucking four-wheeler wasn't unloaded for 30 minutes. I was riding in some tall grass on a levee, and I knew this levee. You know, I've ridden on it before. I knew it like a map. But something happened, it was raining, there was a fucking washout in it, dude, and I wrecked it. Like, immediately fucking just was growing in the tall grass, and boom! It just hit, and then the back, it threw me off, and then the back tires come over it, so it was upside down. And the fucking handlebar was bent, and there was all mud in the light switch and the little box where you start it and the lights are. Bro, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna be in so much fucking trouble. Cause I was like, my uncle's gonna know that I fucking just did this. It's like, so we bent the handlebar back. You couldn't tell that was a problem. But there was still mud. Like, we tried to wash it off and do what we could to get that mud out the little buttons and shit. But sure enough, when I pulled up, he said, the fuck, you flipped? I said, God damn it. I said, yeah, man, I had a fucking washout. I didn't know it was there. He said, God damn, boy, you can't have nothing, huh? I said, I guess not. So that was the first wreck I got, and the motherfucker was brand new. The second wreck was a bad one, and it was my own dumbass fault. Because my grandpa had me washing the carport, his carport. So I was like pressure washing the cement and shit. So I'm the one who fucking did it. I got the keys to both of my grandma and grandpa's van and backed them out of the carport into the driveway. All right, so we're taking a lunch break, and I think my buddy Schultz was there again. Man, every time Schultz is around, I got in the wreck, just realizing. But my grandpa ran a business, obviously, I guess, out of his backyard. So he had high school kids working for him. So there was, I would say, like in 8th grade, and there was like 2 of my partners that were 4 years older than me working there. So we just became like all good friends and shit. So we're outside, and I was just like showing off on my 4-wheeler, and I was trying to ride a really long wheelie. And it was like 100 yards or more, and for me that was far, you know. So the way my grandpa's driveway is, it's long, skinny driveway, and then it stops and there's a yard for like another 100 yards. So his driveway is like maybe 30 yards long, and then his yard was like almost 100 yards. So I got all the way to the back levee where the rice field was, at the back of the yard, and I started riding the wheelie. And I was getting to where the cement driveway actually starts again, where I had just parked the van a few hours earlier. And my partners was on this side and Schultz was on this side, and they was trying to tell me to stop. So of course, I thought they were fucking cheering me on. I'm fucking gassing it, bro. Dude, I hit the fucking side of the van so hard. The tires are in the van. I don't know how it didn't. The four-wheeler is stuck in the fucking van. And if you know on a Honda four-wheeler, where I was saying earlier where the switches are and stuff, there's a little metal box for the handbrake that has like some oil or something, a little reservoir. And I was riding the wheelie like this, and when I hit the van, my fucking face went right into that box. Oh, boom! Bruh, next thing I knew, they was holding me up at my grandma's front door. It's like, I was like, what the fuck? Bleeding, unconscious, just fucked up, dude. They throw me in my grandma's van. Got like ice on my fucking shit. I'm just screaming like I'm dying. And we get to the red light in Crowley by the Walmart. It's like one of the few things I remember. She's like stopped at the red light by Walmart, and the hospital's right there. I just know the hospital's right there. I'm like begging her to run the red light. I'm like, Grandma, come on, please just run that red light. Please run that red light. And I'm sure she wanted to. But so yeah, I got this fucking scar under my eye. And then, would you know, my middle name is Ivan. So I got picked on a lot for being called Ivan. Fucking good jokes, guys. Good jokes, you know. High school friends. Man, last night I went out. I was going to see my buddy's band, my boy Jacques Boudreau and my tattoo artist Shane, Booger Shane. Yeah, this one, colored in. And I got this picture on my side. It's a painting that my dad made in the year I was born. I think he was probably freaking out. He's about to have another kid. He's like, so I went to see their band play, and I didn't realize what the fuck was going on, but Hank Williams IV was playing. So they booked bands so that I guess he wouldn't have a solo show or whatever. There's a shitload of people there at the Boom Boom Room in Lafayette, Freetown Boom Boom Room, shout out. But he was the worst band. I didn't like him at all, dude. He wasn't that good. They had some funky, cool ass band from New Orleans, and I don't know their name. Yeah, well, Jacques wasn't even there, man. I don't know what happened. I forgot what Shane told me. They wanted to do like a stripped down version of the band because they have a lot of equipment or something. But my boy Shane plays the guitar and sings and plays a harmonica, and Jacques plays the fiddle, and Shane's girlfriend plays the drums, and they have another tattoo artist that works at AAA. He plays the lap steel and a bass player, and they're really cool, man. I don't know how to describe it. You can't put this music into one particular box, you know. Just based on those instruments, you know, it's like kind of country, folksy, blues, you know. It's cool. And I never heard Shane sing before, and I was fucking blown away, man. I was impressed. So good job, Mr. Blanco. That's Purple Rose Tattoo down there in Lafayette, baby, on Lafayette Street. I don't know. I just remember meeting this fucking hot rockabilly chick, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if I got her number or not because I looked at my phone, and I called somebody named Mills. I don't fucking know who this. Let me call this motherfucker right now and see who this is. I was like, wait, I hope it's that chick, but I don't think it is. Because it don't sound, Mills. This is going to be funny, dude. I really don't know who this person is. That's so stupid. Oh, me and Woody had a good time, man. Me and Woody played some punk music for a couple hours before. His girlfriend drove us to the place. We had a fucking blast, though. Hey, Mr. Mills.
Hey.
Hey, this is Jay.
Hey, what's up, Jay?
Oh, not too much. I'm just trying to remember who the fuck you are, dude. I'm sorry. I was drunk last night.
Oh, yeah. You was in that band, huh?
No. Was I acting like it?
Oh, no. I know who you were. I know who you were. Yeah, you was talking to me at the bar.
Yeah, man. Were we talking about Scott Byram?
Nah, you was talking about creating a YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm filming my podcast right now. I won't put this on. Yeah, I won't put it on if you don't want me to, but I was just telling my producer, Mr. Producer, I was like, man, we had a fucking blast last night, and I woke up this morning, I called somebody that I don't know who they are. Like, I saved your number and everything. And my apologies, dude, but I was like...
Nah, it's all good.
Ask him about the rockabilly girl.
Yeah. Did you see me blow my shot with that hot chick or what? The rockabilly girl?
Which one?
Oh, yeah. Well, I was popular, I guess. She had glasses on and a white shirt.
She was in the band?
No, that's Shane's girlfriend, and I thought that's who it was. And I was like, hey, you're Shane's girlfriend. She's like, nope. I was like, oh, cool. Let's get married.
Hey, I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, man. Hey, you should come to the Blue Moon tomorrow night, dude. They got some more good bands playing. Some bands from New Orleans. Zach and the Medicine from Lafayette, and then Holly Rock is from New Orleans. It'd be really fun. and we could hang out, and I could
I got that.
I could buy you a couple beers for not remembering you.
Oh shit, I'll take you up on that.
Yeah, man, come through.
All right. Shit, I might do that.
Well, all right, buddy. Thanks for answering, man, and I hope to see you.
All right.
Take care.
Peace.
What a cool guy, huh? Dude, that is fucking crazy, bro. What the fuck, dude? But I take my stickers off, bro, you know? That's how, okay. This is I'm talking about my cousin Blake. That's like my brother. If you don't know what a double first cousin is, here you go. Our moms are twins sisters. They're not identical, but they married brothers, okay? My dad was the oldest one in the family, and Blake's dad, Uncle Bruno, is he's fourth in line, I think. So that's how double first cousins work. And this is crazy. I'm a year older than Blake. My birthday is on November 24th. I was born in 1985. My due date was November 12th. Blake was born November 12th, 1986. His due date was November 24th. I ain't making this shit up, man. So we like fucking brothers, you know. It's don't get more thicker than thieves than that. So just to show you how much different we are, is like, I just remember this bothering me so much in my younger years. Like when we lived together for a little bit, we moved from Iota to Lafayette, and we moved next door to Old Time Grocery. Like we rent it from the Murphys. Me and Ross are still cool to this day, man. I went over there, and I was like, "What's up, Ross, dude?" Nothing, blah, blah. He fucking comped my tab, dude. He didn't even make me pay for my shit. I was like, "Dope." I had a UL shirt on. That's why he likes to do that. So I appreciate you, Old Time, man, for that. So we moved there, and I was just like, dude, that was like a culture shock, almost. Like, I don't know. It was crazy. I'd walk outside in my underwear in the morning and forget where I lived. And it just like some hot chicks walking by, going to class and be like, "Oh shit." I better get my ass back inside, bro. Put on some clothes. Because every morning I just like wake up and open the door to see what the weather's doing. But at this time period, I just, like, Blake saved by like get a new computer or a new phone or like something. And you know how when you do that, there's like all these little stickers on them? Or maybe there's this like plastic thing on the screen. He'll let that motherfucker ride. Oh, he'll let it ride, dude. And I remember one time trying to peel it off, and he was like, Stop fucking with my shit." Bro, it was so funny, bro. I remember one time we was fighting when we worked for my grandpa. Bro, we used to fucking fight. He was fucking pissed me off or something, and I grabbed a hammer and I threw it. I was gonna throw it at him, but he was walking out the door, and I wasn't gonna hit him with it, but I was like, I threw it. Because the door was open. He was like, when he was walking, and like when he got out of the way, I just fucking threw the hammer out. I thought it was just gonna go out the door straight into the yard. Well, he closed the door at the same time, and the hammer just went right through the window. And boy, we ate some shit for that one. My grandpa was fucking pissed, bro. What the fuck? Hey, we gotta come up with a story, because you can't tell me you threw the hammer through the fucking window. So I don't even remember what the story was. And then one time he had us in the back pruning some fucking fig trees, bro. We were supposed to be pruning the fig trees, but he would take a nap every day. So we knew we had us a good 45 minutes to do nothing. To just fuck off. So he literally caught us sleeping on the job. Like, I think my cousin was actually taking a nap under a tree. I was laying down on my side, and I had the pruners, and the clover was tall. The clover was high. I was cutting the word fuck into the grass. I didn't never see him come up, dude. God damn, what the fuck y'all doing? He was so fucking mad. He didn't even care that I was cutting the word fuck in the grass. I thought that's what he was going to be mad about, because I was almost done, bro. He was fucking so mad that we wasn't working. And then he had Booger. They would always go to festivals and all, take trips to go to festivals to sell accordions and whatnot. I set up booths. I used to go with him all over too. So he had, one time when he was gone, he had Booger spraying the Roundup. That was a fucking mistake. Hey, I think he was there. So like, you better bring the Roundup can back empty. He was there this time. So like, if you get that assignment, like, if you didn't spray the whole thing of Roundup, you didn't use enough of it. Like, go back and use the whole thing. That's what he would tell you. Like, you better bring the Roundup can back empty. So instead of Blake didn't want to walk all over, he sprayed a humongous fish hook in the grass. Dude, I'm talking, dude, it was fucking huge. It's like hundreds of feet, like a huge fish hook in the grass. And my grandpa sold an accordion to this federal game warden, Flip Saragusa. And they fucking flew over my grandpa's house, doubled back around just to take a picture of it and send it to my grandpa. And that's when my grandpa was on vacation. When he got the picture, I think he emailed it to him. He called, what the fuck? I don't know how he ain't dead yet, dude. The shit we put that motherfucker through, bro. Go. I'm thinking about it now. Holy shit. Booger, you wild for that one, bro. You fucking wild for that one, dude. Yeah, man. So, all right, man. Lafayette Comedy Club, Club 337. What we gonna do? Tim Meadows is coming September 21st. I got 4 tickets. What's up? And then on October 18th, the golden tickets, 3 golden ticket winners from Kill Tony, Rick Diaz, Heath Cortez, and Enrique Jacone. Enrique makes me laugh, man. He used to work at Buc-ee's. Like, hey, man, you fucking shit, man. Oh, yeah, fucking shit, man. My girlfriend slapped my nuts the other day, dude. He's just funny. And Heath Cortez is probably like, he looks like a child, but I think he's like in his 20s or 30s. So, and he's fucking hilarious, but he's like, I don't know if I don't think he has dwarfism, because like he's proportionate, but he's just small, and he looks like he's fucking 12 years old. But he like drinks beer, they got tattoos and shit, and he's just fucking hilarious. And Rick Diaz, I don't know, man. He's from Europe. I don't know where exactly. But he's funny. I just don't like his delivery. So it'll be all right. But I can't give enough props to Club 337 and then bringing all these fucking people to town, man. It's just like a refreshing thing to do, you know. Lafayette's got a great music scene. You would, from the outside looking in, people probably would never think it, but yeah. And to add the layer of comedy into it, it's super cool. Can't talk highly enough about it. My buddy Woody, my boy Woody, what up, Woody? Flipping it. He had a question for me. He was like, what's the best excuse to call in for work? Because he was like, he was telling me the story. Somebody that he works with was like trying to chase his girlfriend's cat or something. And he like went to grab him, and he ripped his hand open on a barbed wire fence. So Woody was like, I think my next get out of work free card is going to be I caught my dick on a barbed wire fence. one of my partners when he was dating this chick early on. Like most people in Louisiana, if you don't know French, you sprinkle it in. You sprinkle it in. You know, you got your partner, you got some little slangs, you got your little things. You know the curse words for sure. You sprinkle it in your daily life. So my buddy would talk to his other buddy, and this girl was new to his life, you know. And he would talk to his buddy on the phone, and he would always say, "Moi, je connais pas." I don't know. Je connais pas. But, you know, he didn't really speak French, so I could imagine he wasn't really pronouncing it very clearly. And he would say it fast. Je connais pas, you know. He even, he came up, it was a funny thing, like, quelque chose. Quelque chose is the right thing. It's like, quelque chose means, like, something, yeah, like, what is it or something. So that evolved into check charge. I don't know, like, quelque chose, and it's like, you know, oh, if you got a credit card, just charge it. Oh, check charge. We would fucking say that shit till we blew in the face. So I'd be on the phone with his partner, and he'd be like, "Moi, je connais pas, dude, je connais pas, you know, je connais pas." And then one day, his girlfriend asked him, he's like, "Why do you always tell so-and-so that you have sweaty balls? Like, you have sweaty balls all the time?" He's just like, no, and he explained to her, you know, je connais pas and all this, dude, and I don't know why that always stuck with me. It's still, I love it. Oh, and I've always wondered, why is $5 the magic number of money that it takes to get a ride to Maurice? Like, you see somebody at a gas station in New Iberia, they be like, "Hey, man, I could give $5, I need a ride to Maurice." It don't matter where the fuck you at, dude. Lake Charles. You could be in Lafayette. Hey, man. They'll probably have an empty gas can, too. Be like, "Hey, man, let me get $5, man. I'm just trying to get a ride to Maurice." Oh, I need some moss spray. They all up in my DMs. Oh, dude. I got a shout out to Rage Against the Machine, brother. Thank you. Because back in 1996, they made a little song called Bulls on Parade. And in that song, I'm gonna read the lyric. "The microphone explodes, shattering the mode. Either drop the hits like De La O," I guess talk about De La Soul, "or get the fuck off the commode." And that's what I want to thank him for. Bringing the word commode to the masses. That's my favorite fucking French word, dude. My mom's mom, her name was Janelle, and she lived in Evangeline. She was a Landry originally. So that's some real deep Acadian roots. That's part of the deportation family and all that. Yeah, you know, one of the last names that got deported from Canada. And 1755. The way she said commode, I just loved it. I don't know. I can't even like remember how she said it. But I just think that's kind of the most elegant word for toilet. Like, you know, like, or like if you say, you could say I went to the bathroom, I took a piss, I took a shit, all this. So I just got off the commode. You know, like, I don't know, I love it. And dude, I used to, whenever I'd sleep over there, how crazy is this? She'd be like, we would watch horror films. They had HBO. We would watch horror. I was a fucking kid, less than 10 years old, watching horror films with her till all hours of the night. She would just pass out in the chair, and I was just watching scary movies. And as soon as she would fall asleep, she had cigarettes like in an ashtray on a little side table. As soon as I see her nod enough, and the cigarette was still burning, boy, I'd reach for it. I catch me a little hit and spin out. Spin out to Freddy Krueger. Yeah, so thank y'all, Rage Against the Machine, for that, bro. I appreciate you. Rally round the family with a pocket full of shells. Oh, dude, I can't wait for that fucking Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight. That's gonna be in November 15th. I didn't realize the WNBA was started in 1996.
Really?
I thought it was a lot newer than that. The first game was played in '97, but dude, I'm all about Caitlin Clark. I fucking love it, dude. I watch her games. I think she's a badass.
Yeah.
I like the way she handles herself, man, because like she's getting attacked every which way you can imagine, like because she's good, because of her race, because of this and that. And it's like, man, are y'all trying to destroy your own game? Like, fuck, whatever happened to uplifting people and stuff? You know, it's like, I hope they win, dude. I hope the Fever win the damn championship. I don't know what kind of chance they got because I think Dallas has 22 wins or something and they have like 14 or something. So I don't know how likely it is that they'll win. But I think they will just because I got a feeling they're going to fucking win the big show. Just because it ain't supposed to happen, you know? And, I hope they do. And speaking of the Grand Arrangement, if you don't know what the Grand Arrangement is, that was the deportation of the Acadian people from Nova Scotia and surrounding areas to different parts of the country. Mostly South Louisiana. The majority was like South Louisiana. They fucking dropped them off here. So this past summer, I forget, I think it's every 5 years or so. What the fuck I got on my shirt, bro? Get the fuck out of here. Every 5 years or so, there's what they call Le Congrès Mondial. This year it was in the Clare region, Nova Scotia, where there's like Pointe de l'Église, Church Point, Yarmouth, Matagan, and Saulnieville were kind of the main areas of where the events were going on. And dude, Jordan Thibodeau and them were out there, dude. They put on a big ass show, man. Like a bunch of musicians and bands went over there to represent Louisiana. And what it is basically it's a big family reunion. So, you know, if you're part of one of those families that got deported, like the Boudreaux, the Landrys, the Thibodeaus, that's just the three that come right off the top of my head. There's so many more names. Bros, there you go, like Mr. Producer. It's just a big family reunion, and I think it's every 5 years, and they have it in different places. And it was in Louisiana a couple times. So just a real cool event. And Church Point, Nova Scotia is where I went to French immersion 3 different times. Me and Mr. Producer and our buddy Cedric Watson and Booga, my cousin, we all went together for the first time like back in 2006. And boy, did we have fun. Oh my goodness, bro. That was the funnest time in my life. The 3 times that I went there. I can easily say that. Because it is a crazy fucking thing to sign a contract and then not be able to talk anymore. If you don't know French, yeah, or any language for that matter, you sign a contract and that contract says, I will not read, write, speak, anything, watch TV, talk on the phone, in any other language than French. And that's it, Bubba. If you go to the damn liquor store or the grocery store and they catch you, the damn cashier will report you to the principal. If you try to talk to the cashier at the grocery store, 10 miles down the road, they're going to call the damn school and be like, avertissement, avertissement. That's a warning. And you get 2 warnings. On your 3rd one, They tell you to pack your shit and you gotta go to a special room and they buy you a plane ticket the next day. You're out of there, Bubba. They ain't taking no shit. And that's the only way to learn a language, man. Like, there ain't no other way. You have to, I mean, there probably is if you're a genius, but I would say it's the most effective. It makes it easy. You gotta immerse yourself, you know? I wish I could go to a Spanish immersion. I'd do it in a heartbeat. But, yeah, man, so shout out to Jean Douglas Como, man. I think Luke Tardif took over now, though. Remember Luke Tardif?
Yeah.
Yeah, Luke, yeah, he
Did you really guitar?
yeah, you did like it. Yeah, he had some cool music, man.
Yeah.
He had some really cool music. Remember they'd make the Session de Information, him and that dude Ryan? Yeah. They would make that shit so much fun. I remember, dude, in retrospect, Ryan made a skit about us drinking. Like on his spectac, remember that, the spectac? Yeah, he did the skit and he was like, one of my buddies, like, he's like, party. He goes to sleep, brushes teeth, beer. So I'm like, dude, this dude, like,
It's you and him drinking?
No, he wouldn't drink, but I think he was just making fun of us, like how much we partied. You know, like,
Nice.
yeah. Hey, dude, that was epic time, man, because little did we know that Jacobus and Maliko would evolve into Radio.
Yeah.
And become this fucking like international French rapping group that we were just like, they were just like clapping and rapping in the dorm, dude. And we were like, dude, this shit is fucking awesome, you know? Because like, there wasn't a bunch of French rap to listen to, you know?
Right.
And they just like had some demos on the computer and we were like, Lionel, you remember? And fucking just, God, dude, that was so much fun. God damn, dude. So, hot boudin, court couscous, come on, Cajuns, poos. All right, everybody, I'm gonna close it out right here. Frank got called in to work emergency, so we're gonna miss him this time. But don't forget to like, subscribe our YouTube channel, and we'll see you later. Plus tard, Canard. À bientôt, manteau. Bye.